I had a loss today, unfortunately. Not a great day, but it was way better than I was expecting. So I'm down $2,600. I got really chopped up at the open on Tesla and TQQ. Eventually, SQQ helped me to recover some of the losses. So market gap down, and you know. Good morning, everybody. Andrew is here with Brian. We're gonna do a recap. I had a loss today, unfortunately. Not a great day, but it was way better than I was expecting. So I'm down $2,600. I got really chopped up at the open on Tesla and TQQ. Eventually, SQQ helped me to recover some of the losses. So market gap down, and traded really choppy for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but eventually broke down and continued another percent or 1.5% continue going down. So horrible right now for the market. IW is down 5%, almost 5%. Q's 4%, SPY 3%. So what was the situation at the open? At the open, so the market, as I mentioned, was gapping down. At the open, really chopped around until eventually broke down. Tesla was on my watch list, and a little bit of over trading here. So opened very strong, went above the VWAP. I went long, added a couple of times, and I got stopped out. And then I flipped my position to the short and broke down, and I added to my short instead of covering, and I got squeezed out. So that's one loss, long and short. So that's one trade. And then that's one trade that I got stopped out on the short. And then I flipped my position to the long, got stopped out, long, stopped out, long, stopped out. It's just as you see, this is a pure definition of a choppiness, because I was thinking if I'm really getting that breakout on it, I should have really stopped trading it after the second loss. But eventually broke down, and it really sold off all the way up to a level at 655. I went long, put the stop loss below this level. It did break down, and this is important. It did break down, but the candlestick didn't close. So I waited and see what this candlestick is doing. Really didn't lose this level. Came back up, sold some, added more, and sold some, and I recovered some of my losses here. So that was a really good trade, but this chops at the open, it was just unbelievable. Same as TQQ. I essentially traded TQQ as well twice. Went up for 1 minute opening range breakup, added above the VWAP, got stopped out, and then did it again one time, and I got stopped out. And I don't think I traded TQQ again after that. No. And when the market broke down, I decided to go long SQQQ. So SQQQ, yeah, it's here. So, SQQ also did over trading on SQQ. Yeah, I don't know why I did over trading on SQQ. It did work a couple of times. I think I went long, sold some, ad didn't work, and then one more time long with ad sold, and then I got stopped at one. So this is two trades. A little bit messy, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but it was essentially a 1 minute open range breakup, and then this one I got stopped out, and then I had this trade that worked. So long, added more, sold, and I got stopped out. Again, one more time long, got stopped out. And then the last one that had really helped me was for the break of Qs, that it was here from 65.20 all the way up to 66.75. So that was nice. So it was a choppy, messy day, and I over traded 100%, and I closed the red for the day. Peter did a really nice reversal on AMD. So as you see, AMD bottomed at 82.38, went up, and just a very small, really nice move on that, and he got stopped out at the break even. Very nice. This was a very nice trade management as well. Brian, how was your day?
Well, it was pretty, like I said, it was mostly just scalping trades. I had some good scalps, and then I got stopped out on some other ones. But I don't know, I ended up trading AMD a couple times. So that first around 9:45, I caught that. It looked like it was sort of putting in a bottom, so I caught that pop through the VWAP. But again, it was just like, take partial. It got 80 in at 86, partial at 86.50, and then stopped out at 86 again. So that was kind of the story of my trading. So scalping half and then getting stopped out back at break even. Yeah, and had a few trades that on one trade on Neo. And yeah, that was, like I said, it was a pretty choppy day. It would have been better just to go long SQQ, but could have easy to look back and say that. So right now I was getting short I'm getting short natural gas because it seems to be selling off after it popped up around 10:30. So just short natural gas now.
How do you short natural gas? Just by
Through
going short UNG, or there is any leverage product or anything that you?
Yeah, you can do cold, KOLD. Yeah, you can go short UNG. So right now I'm actually short using a Canadian exchange, which is HND, Horizon Beta. They're a beta ETF. So short that a little bit, but it's funny. It's a really low priced thing right now because natural gas has been so strong. The ETF is only like about $2.50, but I'm up a fair amount. So, all right. Well, that's it. Yeah. Other than that, it's just, like I said, it's just been choppy and trending lower.
So market is gonna stay down. So we'll see how it goes. There's really no reason for the market to rally unless there's a good news coming. Either inflation comes under control, the war ends, energy prices go down. None of them looks that is in the very short-term horizon. We might slowly grind down or chop around until the next one. The Federal Reserve has been very, very, very clear that they do everything to bring down the inflation. Even that means that even if you have to lose your job, Jay Powell actually mentioned that if there's some unemployment coming, that so be it. So that means that hard landing confirmed, that the economy goes into this recession. We may not feel the recession, but hopefully it doesn't become a depression, like really, really, like remember the March 2022 pandemic when we went into a deep depression. But it was short, but that's the situation. But the markets overall was really good. Even today, I traded bad. Eventually, if I were a little bit patient and if we're not getting back into the same trade to get chopped up, and if I was a little bit patient, eventually Tesla was a really nice 5-minute open range breakdown. It's just you don't know if it's choppy until you get chopped up a couple of times on it, and you realize on that. But overall, I think if there was good trading opportunity, you just have to be patient and manage the risk. Anyways, so Thursday mentorship, guys. John is gonna go for the mentorship session right now over there, and Ed is having his mentorship sessions in the afternoon. If there's any earning, he's gonna trade as well. I don't think there's not notable earning today. PayPal might have some earnings, but probably not a crazy surprise. And yeah, so if you have any question, andrew@beveltraders.com, and hopefully see you all soon in the chat or in the community. Cheers.
Cheers.